Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by the company you depend upon for all of your greatest needs, HartLife. These stories are true dramatizations from our fair city's glorious history. So listen and remember, HartLife, all the life you'll ever need.
When last we saw the traitor Davenport, he was in the company of the Switcher. The two of them were conspiring to siphon electricity at the power station, but when they arrived... HartLife is an old company, and George Chamberlain is an old-fashioned man. When Mr. Chamberlain was choosing his armaments from a locker in a faraway room, he elected to take a box of storm matches and 10 gallons of gasoline. When the panels and papers of the power station first began to catch, corrode, and melt, the thin lips of Chamberlain's mouth curled involuntarily into a smile. An old smile. George Chamberlain is still wearing that smile an hour later as he hunts the quarry he flushed with fire. Davenport flees through the tunnels, the immobile Switcher slung across his shoulders.
Come in, Davenport. Do you copy?
I'm not falling for that, Chamberlain. What kind of chucklehead does he think I am?
I don't know. How many kinds of chucklehead are there?
Don't give me any more of your lips, Switcher.
But lips the only part of me your daughter left untouched. You know, Mom always said they were my best feature.
Help me find the access gate.
Where is that tape?
Did he just leave his radio on?
Fiscal year 488. The time is...
Hey, you dummy, your mic is live.
He knows that. He's blocking the channel, so we can't call for help.
Or talk back to him.
He doesn't need to hear our voices to know where we are. Turn it down, would you?
You turn it down.
I would, if my fingers weren't broken. There's the panel.
Put me down. I can stand. That was a lie.
Stay there a second. I gotta kick. There we go. Come on, you. Okay. Through there is the elevator, and then it's not far to Caligari and West.
But if we can't access the power station...
The scientists will just have to figure out something else.
Should we check on your friend?
Probably. Jeez.
I've never hunted a suit before, Davenport. This is kind of fun. Like it shouldn't be allowed. But it is.
Oh, come on, you cocky bastard. Oh, give away your location. Get sloppy, George.
I do not so quickly forget what they did to me in the cube, Davenport.
What's the cube?
Oh, you don't want to know. There's the elevator. Hit the call button.
I know where you are, Davenport.
He's bluffing. You're bluffing! Q deck. Pronto.
Power insufficient.
Emergency override. Code 9775. Authorization Frederick Kirby, Department of Utilities.
Override accepted. Thank you, Mr. Kirby.
Ain't you clever? That's my boss.
I've got some tricks left.
Where are you, Davenport? I want to tell you what the cube was like. I can smell your fear, Davenport. 15 parts per million. I can smell it. I can smell everything.
Okay, woo! That's enough of that.
Q deck.
Hello, sir.
Ah!
Did you think I'd fall for that? Another policies authorization code? Kirby is dead. I saw to that. And now...
The city needs me. It needs the switcher, and you're just gonna kill us both? Now? When we could save everyone? This whole place will go straight to hell.
I like it warm.
Get away from me, you son of a bitch! If I make it through this, I am never taking the stairs again.
I think that's the opposite of the response you ought to be having.
I appreciate that you're making this a challenge for me. That said... no fair. Get back here, Davenport. Hold still so I can shoot you properly. A nice, straight hallway.
Mister, you're empty.
Hello there, Vice President Davenport and the switcher, I presume.
Dr. West?
The very same. Dr. Herbert West, at your service. Please call me Herbert.
Nice shot.
Oh, don't thank me. Thank Dr. Caligari. Emily, I dispatched that Chamberlain fellow with the freeze master. How long until he thaws?
Not long enough. Take his gun and put him in stasis. And don't call it the freeze master. Davenport, you've been shot!
And light breaks over Marblehead. Thank you for noticing.
How'd you know he was empty?
What? I didn't. I'm pretty sure he wasn't empty either. I've just always wanted to say that.
Did you set up the power burst?
No. I'll explain everything, but can we dig the bullet out of my shoulder first? That's kind of a priority for me right now.
Come then to the operating theater of Dr. Moreau!
So, the grid still works.
Obviously, Dr. Morrow, or we wouldn't have power. You'd be a pickle in a tank.
Low blow, Dr. Caligari. Low blow.
But because of Chamberlain's interference, we can't interface with the grid directly. For God's sake, be careful with those bandages, West.
Sorry, it's been a while since I tended to a living patient.
Where did Chamberlain get all that gasoline?
The company maintains a discreet stock. For emergencies. The point is that we can no longer redirect the meager energies of this city to our little project. It's over. We're doomed.
Not so, my good man. We could simply redirect the flow of energy through brute force. Sap energy from something irrelevant like water treatment or air. Who needs air, really?
That's not happening again. I've had enough of brute force.
I'm with the switcher. We're finding another solution.
Davenport, when did you become such a bleeding heart?
What? Myocardial hemorrhage? I can fix that.
That's enough out of you, Sawbones.
Dr. Caligari, the man from Human Resources, is correct. We cannot proceed with the original plan. It is morally untenable.
Would you have us all starve to death, Morrow?
Meat wall.
Sure. That'd go over well with John Q. policy. Living meat wall.
It is super gross.
It is not gross.
Vote West for president of the board of directors. A meat wall in every housing unit.
It is my opinion as a doctor that it is super gross.
People! Focus up. What are our options?
Dwindling.
Oh, I know. We could...
No, Herbert.
Elizabeth hates my giant badger plan. Why are you so racist against badgers?
Mr. Davenport, all you have is what you see here.
Okay. Yes. West. Caligari. New plan. We're not redirecting other electricity. We're going to generate our own burst to jumpstart the reactor.
We'll need a new switchboard.
How long will that take to make?
We can get started now.
It will be done in 30 minutes.
It will not. He's making that number up.
But Davenport, where will you generate the power?
I'm sorry, Herbert, I tried to stop him. I did. I tried.
Hold your hamstrings, Squidge. I got a sick mole what needs doctoring and bad. Her heartbeat is getting weaker.
Oh, I think I may have an idea where to get the power, Dr. Morrow. I may just have an idea.
Neal Henderson has returned to save yet another day. But is he too late? With straits so dire, with a situation so grim, can even he save the city of his birth? Can the sharpshooter make the difference in this crisis? And will Lomi live to see him do it? Find out next time as the story of our fair city continues.